this demonstration we'll have a look at how we can configure asset intelligence. This allows us to get information relating to the devices we have on our network, whether that be hardware or software. So what we're going to do is we're going to come into our config manager admin console, we're going to come to assets and compliance, and the next thing we're going to do here is we're going to come to our asset intelligence. Within here, what we're going to do is we're just going to come to asset intelligence itself. We're just going to right click on this, and what we're going to do here is we're just going to come to our edit inventory classes. So at this point here, we can enable asset intelligent reporting, select or enable all or at least one reporting class from the available asset intelligence reporting classes. As it then says, these settings will be enabled in the default client agent settings and apply to all clients in the hierarchy. To change all of this for different collections, enable these classes in the custom device client settings instead of the default. So what we're going to do here is we can either enable all of the asset intelligent reporting classes, or we can select only the ones that we want to report on. So we're going to go for installed software. We've got system control usage, we've got system control user, we've got the auto start software, so we'll have that one. We'll go for our browser help object as well. We'll go for our software tag, and as you notice here, if we do hover over this, it will give us information relating to the class that we're enabling. So if we just hover over software tag, we can see we're going to get information about software identification, and the following reports are dependent on this class. So it's also telling us which reports we require as well. We're also going to go for the USB device. We're not going to bother with installed executable or software shortcut, but we will go for licensing service and also as well the licensing product. And then we'll select OK. Just saying here, to ensure that only necessary reporting classes have been enabled, verify the selected settings before continuing. Yes, I have done that, so we'll say yes. Next thing we'll do here is we'll just right click on our asset intelligence, and what we're going to do here is we're going to import our software licenses. This will bring us into a wizard. And within the wizard, what we'll do is we'll select our next button. Two options here. We can either for license information go for our Microsoft volume license statement, or in my case I'm going to go for my general license statement file. I'm going to browse through, and what I'm going to do here is just import my license data file. So browse this through and just navigate through the file itself. So we'll just come through that. So we'll go to licenses, we'll go for our license data.csv file, and we'll select open. It's telling me here select the network path to the file. So because I'm trying to select the local path, it's not working. So what I need to do at this point here is, if I just click OK, is I just need to specify the UNC path. So instead I've specified //lon -cfg $e licenses /license data.csv. Now I've done that, I'll select my next button. Just on my summary page, let's have a look at the summary, select next, and we'll allow this to progress. As we can now see, success, license information has been successfully imported, so we can select close at this point. Next thing we'll do is we'll set an asset intelligence synchronization point. So in order to do that, what we need to do is we just need to come into, yet again, our config manager admin console and go to administration workspace, expand up my site configuration node, and then just select my servers and site system roles. We'll then just right click on the server, and on the server we want to add some site system roles. This brings us into the wizard. So what we've got here is we're not going to bother specifying anything on the general page. We're happy with all of this, so we'll select next. Just on the proxy settings themselves, we're not going to bother modifying the proxy. What we are going to do though is we're going to come to our system role selection, and what we want to go for here is we want to go for our asset intelligence synchronization point. As it says down at the bottom here, the Asset Intelligence Synchronization Point connects the System Center online to download Asset Intelligence catalog information and upload uncategorized files so they can be considered for future inclusion in the catalog. So we'll select our next button. At this point here, this is where we will be selecting the option if we had been given a certificate file by Microsoft. This is lab environment, so I'll just select next at this point. What we've got here as well is we can synchronize the information. We're going to do that every several days, but what we could do at this point here is we could customize the schedule, or we could specify a different number of days for our simple schedule. We'll select Next, confirming the summary, and we'll allow this to progress. Now, as we can see here, we've successfully added the role, so we'll select our Close button. At this point here, we'll come back to Assets and Compliance. What we've now got, we've got our Asset Intelligence at this point here. So what we'll do is we'll just have a look. We can see that we've got the Asset Intelligence component is enabled, the Asset Intelligence Synchronization point installation, we've got the last successful update, we've got the next scheduled update, we've got synchronization information, software licenses have been imported. If we scroll this down a little bit further, what we can see here is we can see inventory software, software categories, so we've got 99 of them, we've got software families as well. Let's just go for software categories. We just go back a bit, click on the wrong button. So what we've got here is we've got the various categories that have been configured. And if we just go back again, if we have a look here, we've got our software families. So we can see the software families as well. What we also have below Asset Intelligence is we've got our inventory software. We haven't actually run any of these software inventories. And also as well, we have our hardware requirements as well. So the hardware requirements relate to the software. So this is quite useful. If we do a hardware inventory scan of a machine, what we can then do is we can compare that hardware scan to the requirements before we decide whether or not to deploy applications. And that's the end of this demonstration.